install some software, so it's causing my system to hang. So now I've deleted the software. I hope it should be better now. Okay. Okay, like I was saying that there are different ways to draw support and resistance. You draw support and resistance by trading uh, the candlestick, the candlestick chart. Okay, you can either choose the candlestick chart or choose the line chart. But for me, I like to use candlestick chart. Then after you choose the candlestick chart, you change the candle period. You change the candle period to 1 minute. Okay, so I prefer trading 1 minute. Okay, so now, like I said, there are two ways you can trade support and resistance in binary option. Okay, that is where the most important thing, the most important aspect in trading binary option. Okay, you either trade binary option by predicting the next candle, or you predict the next market movement. Either your next market movement is going to go down in the next 5 minutes, or it's going to go up in the next 5 minutes, or you choose to trade one single candle. You predict one single candle. Like if you trade here, you predict that the next candle should be red. Okay, so I'm going to show you now how to draw support and resistance while trading binary option. Like I said before, that when you are trading binary option, there are different ways to trade binary option, draw support and resistance. So when you are trading support and resistance, uh, what's going on here? Let's continue. Today, I want to finish up with the Google Meet. Tomorrow, we're going to use the Zoom. Okay, so I'll use Zoom from the beginning. So now, what are we talking about? We are talking about support and resistance, right? So when you are trading support and resistance, you have to draw area of value. This area of value including picking out the most significant reversal level. Okay, you know, when you are trading support and resistance, like I said before, you have to choose the most significant reversal level on your chart. These are the what I call significant reversal level. Okay, these are what I call the significant reversal level. The significant reversal level. Okay, this, 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 this. Okay, before the market starts moving downside. So if I want to draw my area of value, I'll pick this one as a resistance. I'll pick this one. I'll pick this one. I'll pick this one. Then area of support, I'll pick this one, pick this one, pick this one. That is my area of support. So if I want to draw the line, okay, I'll draw the first line here, connect it to the second line, extend it to the right side. So if I should look at it, you see that the market is touching this high, this high, this high, and this high. So sometime when the market now drop to the downside and come back to the same level, I'll be looking for a reversal pattern that will allow the price to reverse to the downside. Okay, so I'll be looking for a reversal pattern that will allow the price to reverse to the downside. Same thing goes to the support. Okay, support here, support here, support here. Okay, you can draw a rectangle to make it at the support area. So if the market drop down, come to that level, the market is likely to reverse. But it's too large. to trade this kind of area. All you have to do is select the most significant one or to look at the current price movement. This is the current price movement here. So when do we have our support? We have the support here. Okay. We also have the support here. We also have the support here because support, the price has break. So if the price comes back, it's going to become a resistance. Okay. So that's what we're looking for. We are looking for a new resistance. We also have the support here. So which means I'm going to draw my horizontal line from here. Okay. I'm going to change the color to white. Then the next horizontal line here. Okay. The first one is here. As you can see, this one almost touched the line but didn't touch the line. So I'm going to draw another level there, another line. So I'm going to draw another line somewhere around here. Okay. What is the next one? You can see this one, the market reached this level reverse. This one also reached the level reverse. But if you look at this, the price did not reverse. Instead, it break the level. And again, the price also did not reverse. Instead, it break the level, then reverse to this level. You can see that that is where buyers entered again. So the price again come down to the same level. We have a few buyers entering, but sellers keep pushing the price downward. So in the next future, if the market should come back to that same level, we're expecting a reversal. Okay, we're expecting a reversal. So let's check it out. Okay, as you can see, this candle break the level. Now the current price movement is still showing a sign of interest of buyers, of sellers. Okay, here look at this low here. Okay, where is the most significant level you can draw your resistance using the previous support and resistance. You can see this low, this, or you can cover the whole level here, then this high, okay, then also this low, okay, and this low. Those are your significant SNR, support and resistance. So I'm going to draw the first line here, draw the first line, draw the second line here, and draw the third line here. Because from this level, we have this movement. So if the market comes close to this any of this area, I'm expecting a reversal. So let's check it out. As you can see, when the price creates a support, the second time the market reached that level, there was no sign of buyers. Because not all the time the market will come to the same level and reverse. No. Sometimes the market will not reverse and keep going more more down. So what do you do in that kind of situation? If you enter a call option here and you end up losing the trade, well, you wait for the price to come to that same level and place your trade. Always wait for confirmation. Okay, confirmation can be a candlestick pattern. Okay, this is not a candlestick pattern, no rejection. So you can't easily go with buyers. If there's a rejection, and this also is a candlestick pattern, you can go with buyers on the next candle. Okay. What I mean is that if this type of candle close something like this, then the next candle should reverse to the upside. Okay. But as you can see, there is no rejection at the bottom of this candle. So there's no sign the buyers will enter. Instead, the sellers will go more down. Okay. So always wait for a market confluence to execute your trade. So now let's see what happened to the future. What happened when price come back to the same level. Okay. As you can see, the first candle closed here. No sign of sellers because there was no rejection. Next candle closed above. No sign of sellers. Also, you have a weak bullish candle inside that level. But a weak bullish candle and the buyer still entered the next 1 minute. This is a sign that buyers are becoming weak. You can see from a strong green candle, and now the candle is is getting lower. Okay, it's getting weaker, and this candle is very weak, having both upper and lower rejection. That's the sign of reversal. Okay, and the candle itself is a the candle the type of this candle is what we call a hanging man. Okay, a hanging man. If this is a sign of reversal, it should be something like this. Okay, it should be something like this. The upper rejection should be longer than its body, but the upper rejection is not long. Both upper and lower, they are not long. So that means the buyers are still present. But here we have this short body, okay, with a tiny small candle and a long tail. This is a sign of reversal, and that sign of reversal occur in between the two lines. That is why the sellers entered on the next candle. You can see the buyers again entered again, but instead sellers pushed the price down. Okay, and see the market is trying to go more down. If I want to take trade here, I'll wait for a price action here to occur. Then I will execute the trade for 1 minute. Okay. If I'm having a $10 account, I just open a trade of a $10. I might want something like $8.6. So I have already won this trade. Okay. But if I see that the next candle form close as green inside this two zone, if I see that this candle close as green inside the two zone, I will enter sellers on the next candle. But if there's a sign, the buyers will continue, which means that the buyers, if there's a sign, the buyers will continue to push the price upward. Maybe after this candle, the next candle form green on the next candle and keep pushing the price upward. That means there must be a sign the buyers will be stronger. This type of candle should occur at this level, then it will push the price upward. But in the same size with the previous one, okay, the same size, that is why sellers entered, and that is why sellers keep pushing the price downward. Okay, you can see a weak candle, sellers entered. You can see that the sellers entered inside this area. They are trying to push the price down. Okay, anytime the buyers entered, come again to this level and become weak, then sellers will now use the opportunity to enter the market. You might see that the current trend is uptrend, but the market reach this area, sellers start to enter the market. Okay, they might likely to push the price down, but if they fail to break this level, the buyers will continue to push the price upward. So this type of movement, we call this movement bullish movement. Then this one we call consolidation. So if the buyers are stronger than the sellers, the price will go upward. Okay. So if you want to trace support and resistance in binary option, draw a level, a zone or area, then execute a trade once the price comes to that area and enter your trade. So now, if the market will reverse to this level and close inside this zone with a rejection, then I will execute the trade with lower option on the next candle. That's how you trade binary option. Okay, let me see another trade opportunity. Okay, now as you can see here, what do we have here? We have the price is rising upward and reach this level with reverse. Then we still have some movement, break this level, also reverse to the downside. Okay, then we finally have this kind of movement, and then the market is now approaching that level. So what do we have to do is pick the most significant level which you expect the market is going to reach before it reverse. This one, market is going to reach this level before it reverse. Then this also, when the price was going down, you try to create another small resistance here. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to draw a horizontal line, change the color. I'll change the color to white, draw the first line here, draw the second line here, and draw the third line here. Okay, so I prefer you to use the two lines, but I'm using the third line to explain to you that if you want to draw area of resistance, area of support, use can use three lines. Okay, but you should know that using three lines is not compulsory, but I like to use two lines. Okay, two lines will make your chart look better. So now the market reaches level, reverse, market reaches level with reverse, the downside, then break the level and reverse again to the downside, then test this level again and reverse again to the downside. So which means that from here, here, here is area of resistance. So if the price reach that area of resistance, then that means the sellers are likely to enter the market. Okay. Now, the first line is telling us that there are some signs the sellers are entering the market. You can see the rejection. You can also see a doji candlestick approaching that level. That is a sign that sellers are entering the market. Okay. First, we have this movement. Buyers keep pushing the price downward. A sign the market is approaching sellers is this candle, and this candle reached that level with a rejection from sellers, also with a lower rejection from sellers' activities. Okay, so that is why the price keep going upward. But the major level we expect in reversal is this. Okay, if the market come to this level, we can expect the market to enter a lower to enter the sellers to enter the market. So let's hope and see. Okay, now this candle close inside. Okay, remember I always said wait for the candle to close inside the zone before you execute the trade. Wait for the candle to close inside the zone before you execute the trade. And if the candle close inside the zone, look for a confirmation. Okay, look for a confirmation to enter the trade. The buyers push the price upward. The candle close inside the zone with a small lower upper rejection. But the market This is not a sign of reversal. Okay, this is a sign of reversal because finally bias has become weak. Bias has become weak, having this rejection, also this rejection. So this kind of situation, I'm expecting sellers to enter the market, then push the price down. Wait for a sign of reversal. Okay, wait for a sign of reversal. This is the area I expect the market to reverse, and this candle close inside the area. Okay, because it comes from this bullish momentum. You can't reverse the market immediately. You have to wait for sellers to enter, the buyers to enter weak. Okay, if buyers now enter weak and there wasn't no sign of sellers, that is a sign the market is likely not to respect the trend or the zone. But you see that after this candle, sellers supposed to buyers supposed to enter for 1 minute. If buyers enter for 1 minute, sellers to enter on the next candle. But that doesn't occur. Buyers entered again because there was a gap down. Okay, there was a gap down. That is why buyers entered. If the buyers entered and the candle is stronger than the previous candle, that's the sign the sellers will finally enter. Okay, always watch the gap in the market. What I mean by gap is that we have a resistance area like this, and we have some price moving toward that resistance. Then the market reach that resistance. Okay, the market reach the resistance and close inside the resistance. Next candle supposed to reverse to the downside, right? But if next candle, if the opening price of the next candle is here, the opening price of the next candle is here, the buyers will enter again. Okay, but if the opening price of the next candle, the price gap up, opening price is here, sellers supposed to enter the market. That is what happened here. You can see there's a gap, but the opening price is somewhere around here. Okay, means that the market gap down to this level and push the price upward. This is OTC market. So the market gap down to this level and push the price upward. Okay, so that is what you must consider when trading binary option. Always observe the gaps in the market. The gaps is very much important when you are trading binary option, predicting one single candlestick. You can see that after this candle become weak, sellers supposed to enter, but there was a gap. Buyers fill the gap. When buyers fill the gap, there was a rejection from sellers. Now sellers entered again on the next candle, which means I'm going to pick this line, bring it to this high. Okay. So now what do we have here? We have sellers area. Okay. From this line to this line, we have sellers area. So when this candle rejects, means that there are some sellers here. The sellers are here waiting to sell the market. So they reject the price and the market sellers entered again on the next candle, push the price down. But because there are some buyers, there are some sellers that are supposed to enter here to push the price downward, but instead they fail. Okay, instead of sellers, buyers enter, which means that this level now is now the buyers zone. So when sellers entered, that's why we have this bullish candle to reverse the price upward. When the bullish candle entered, when the bullish candle entered, there was no sign of sellers in the market yet because the buyers must become weak before sellers entered. Now you see that the buyers become weak here, still at the seller zone. That is why we have this sellers movement. Now look at this candle here. If this candle close here with a rejection, I'm expecting a bullish entry on the next candle. So what I'm going to do is draw. What I'm going to do is draw another line. Okay, as you can see, there was a rejection, but the candle. I'm expecting the candle to close inside the zone before I expect a buyer's entry. Okay, but now in this kind of situation, I'm not taking any buyer's entry here. Okay, okay. These are the level. This is the level sellers buyers supposed to enter the market. So which means that if the candle, you can see that buyers reject the sellers here. Sellers push the price down, buyers reject it back, and buyers enter the market. In this kind of situation, it seems that buyers is going to push the price upward. So this is how you trade binary option. You must consider, but not all the time you place your line, then you expect the market to reverse immediately. You must observe. That's why I say, that's why I always say, you must understand the psychology of buyers and sellers in the market. Psychology. You can see the price is going up. Okay. Another one you can trade support and resistance is using the trend line. Okay, using the trend line. Okay, as you can see, the trend line, we have this low, 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 we have this low. Okay, we have this high, we have this high. Also, we have this minor high, but we have to choose the major one. Okay, but according to the price movement, the market is bullish, right? Okay, then I'll clone the line, put the line again at the next level here. We have multiple reversal, multiple reversal, multiple reversal. Okay, so if you look at this one also, we have this high, this, 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 this. Okay, now draw a line, the trend line connecting the lows of the market. Okay, if you see a shoot up, you also connect the high. Okay, so when I'm drawing the line, I first pick out this one, this one. Okay, then I look at the nearest low, this, this, this. So when the price reach that level, reverse a little bit. One single candle rejects and then reverse. But that is not what I'm doing. Okay. Also, I'm going to clone the trend line, place it here, something like this. Okay. Because we have this high, this high, this high. Okay. Still going to clone it, place it to the nearest high. So I'll be looking for opportunity if the market close inside this zone. buyers will enter. When the market break the zone and the market reversed inside the zone, sellers will enter. As you can see, it seems that the sellers break the zone, the buyers enter again. If there's no gap, sellers will enter. But if there's a gap, the buyers might likely to enter again on the next candle. So let's wait and see. Okay, as you can see, the sellers did not enter the zone. We only have multiple rejection. Okay, we have multiple rejection here. The rejection, first rejection, second, third. Then the market break the zone, and you see the buyers again enter the zone, right? Buyers again enter the zone with the rejection. Like I said, if there is no gap, sellers will enter. But if there's a gap, buyers will enter. Buyers will enter. But you see that the candle closed here. See that candle closed here. The next candle opened here. There was a slight small gap in the market. There was a slight small gap. That is why if a slight small gap happens, the buyers are likely to enter. But there's no gap, sellers will enter. Now watch. You see that sellers are entering the market now. If this candle close with a rejection, buyers will enter. Watch. Okay. You see some rejection. You can see some rejection. You can see some rejection from buyers, and there was no gap. So this kind of situation, I'm expecting buyers to enter the market. Remember, another zone is here. As the price did not respect the zone, instead the market reversed, touched the level, and sellers entered. So if the market also will come to the same level, I'm expecting sellers entry as well. As you can see, the candle form a green candle. So we have already won this trade. Okay, we have already won this trade. The candle form a green candle, but instead sellers again entered on the next market. So if I want to draw the next line, this is what I'm going to do. I don't need to find another level to draw. I will just move. I will just clone the line and place it below this level here. So which means that if sellers come to this level, buyers will enter again on the next candle, because it seems to be I have already drawn another zone here. Okay, so if sellers come to this level, close inside the rejection, I'm expecting a bullish entry as well. Only showing you the tactical way you can trade support and resistance in binary option. This is not how you trade normal support and resistance, but this is tactical way. You can see rejection. This is the rejection I'm talking about. Same thing here, rejection. Rejection I'm talking about. Okay, rejection. If the rejection is not strong, the market is not likely to reverse. Okay, you can see the buyers entered on the next candle. Remember, pay attention to this zone as well. Sellers might likely to enter here. Okay, because if you are looking for an opportunity to trade something like this, okay, draw a level here, look for another level, draw a level. The market might reach this level and not reverse, continue to push higher until finally reach this level before it reverse. So always observe the market structure. That's another major point in drawing support and resistance. Observe the market structure. If the market structure is in a downtrend, use the trend line. If the market structure is in an uptrend, use the trend line. If the market structure is a sideways, use the horizontal line. Okay. You can see the candle close here, candle close here, next candle open here. If next candle open here, buyers will have entered on the next candle. But next candle open here, it means there's a small gap. So it's a sign the sellers is likely to enter again for another 1 minute. See that sellers are entering the market and buyers are rejecting them. You can see the rejection, there's a selling pressure. You can see a selling pressure. Okay. Remember, what I always say is that if there's no gap, observe the gap in the market. This candle rejects, okay? We close here and it rejects. Next candle is supposed to open next to it to reverse the market to the upside. But if there's a gap to the upside, it seems the market would like to form one more red candle. Okay, that is what happened here. And this candle has a long shadow, has a long shadow from this support trend line. But can you easily go with seller, the buyers? No, you can't go with buyers because this candle is not weak. There is no sign of weakness in the candle. Once there's a sign of weakness, you can go with buyers. Just like this candle, just like this candle. After this candle break, the next candle open. This candle is very strong. There's no sign of weakness. Once the price cross the line, the zone, and there's a huge rejection from sellers, that is where sellers enter. Same thing here. There was no sign of weakness. Candle closed inside the zone with a huge rejection, but the candle is very strong as well. If this candle closed like this, okay, it's likely the buyers would like you to fill to enter another 1 minute. Okay, now okay, there's no other but you can see the buyers entered. As you can see, buyers entered. Now, if the buyers entered again to this zone with a rejection from sellers, the next candle is going to reverse. If there's a rejection and there's no gap, the price is going to reverse. Watch. Okay. See the buyers are entering the market. Okay. The first attempt when this candle cross entered the zone, no sign of sellers. But this time, if the buyers entered, there's going to be a sign of sellers because SMC tell us that we have this supply zone. We have this supply zone. also have this bearish movement. So if the market come to this one, we expect the market to reverse. You can see the rejection. You see the rejection? It means that there are some sellers here. There are some sellers here. Sellers, sellers, sellers. That is why when the price touch the zone below this line, there's a quick rejection from sellers. Okay. If the buyers now entered again and close inside the zone, sellers will likely to push the price down. Okay. Let me quickly do one thing here. Okay, you can see that I keep on moving or drawing new trend line based on the movement of price. Keep on drawing new trend line based on the movement of price. First thing we have this low, second thing we have this low. So that is how I keep on drawing the trend line. So I'm going to draw this low perfectly. Okay. So if we see a sign there, sellers entered to this below this level here. I'm expecting a bullish entry. This is trading. This is trading 1 minute expiry time using 1 minute candle. Okay. Tomorrow I'm going to show you how to trade 1 minute expiry time with 5 minutes candle with 5 minute expiry time. 1 minute candle. I'm going to show you tomorrow how to trade 1 minute candle and choose 5 minute expiry time. Okay. You can see the price reverse close below this zone, buyer center. Remember, if the price close above this line, sellers also will enter. Watch. Let's see. Okay, you can see some rejection, bullish pressure, rejection. You can see a strong bullish pressure. Wait for a rejection. Wait for a rejection. Hold. Wait for a rejection. Oh, you can see the rejection is not strong, but it's still a seller's zone. The candle closed below this line and has not crossed this upper line. So it means that the sellers are here. Okay, this is a strong sellers area. This candle now closed inside the strong sellers area with a small rejection. Okay, and there is no gap down, but instead there is a gap up. So I expect at least sellers to push the price upward, downward. Okay, I expect a bearish candle. Okay, you can see, you can see sellers entry the market. You can see sellers entry the market. Sellers are entering the market. You can see that is how you can win binary option, trade successfully with binary option. It's easy to trade binary option, but if you can't understand, the first thing you have to do is analyze the market. Remember, there's 10 steps to make money in binary option. I mentioned something about uh, spending time to analyze the market using the technical analysis or fundamental analysis. So I've already checked. There's nothing like fundamental news occurring right now, but I'm using the technical analysis. Once the price comes to the level, I open a trade. Once the price comes to the level, the zone, I'll open a trade. That is how I trade binary option. Watch my video. Sometimes I trade one single currency pair. We did 5 candles in that single currency pair. And sometimes I trade multiple currency pair. If I trade this one, trade this one, trade this one, trade this one, each currency pair I take one trade. Then total 4 currency pair I take one trade. Okay. So I may draw the lines. That means it depends on the kind of trade opportunity I see on the chart. If there's no trade opportunity, I won't take trade like that. But in a situation whereby I take one trade or take 4 trade in one single pair, okay, look at where we started. Look at from where we start, okay. Let's assume 1 minute candle. You open the trade here because I expect the price to go up, okay. I expect the price to go up, okay. The next trade, I expect the price to go up. This is the second trade. I expect the price to go up. The third trade, I didn't expect any reversal because the market gap up. This is the third trade. So I expect the price to form one more red candle. Okay. Then another look again. I draw another level here. Once I see seller's weakness, I open the trade again on the next candle, which means that this is the fourth trade. Then I place a call option. Then using this low and this low as my area of support. So I wait for the price to reverse to that level. And when they reverse to that level, I open the trade on the next candle. Okay. Now I'm using this first line, second line. Once the price close inside the second line, they above the line or between the two lines, I'm expecting a reversal. So which means I'm having 6 trade. So 6 trade total. With 6 trade, I was able to accomplish something. Okay, I have already taken 6 trade here. 6 trade, 6 ITM, no loss. This is because I've already analyzed the chart and I've already marked out the support and resistance, mark out the major support and resistance. Remember, don't forget to use this level as a reversal because it might happen the price will come to that level and reverse. Okay, it's possible. Okay, just observe. Observation is very much powerful when you are trading binary option. Observe. Don't rush the market. Observe. Don't rush. Draw your level, place your trade with confidence. This will make you make profit in binary option. Okay. So tomorrow I'm going to show you how to trade the 1 minute candle with 5 minute expiry time. Okay, most especially I use 5 minutes. If I use 2 minutes, I might use another strategy for that. If I use 3 minutes or 4 minutes, but I like to use 5 minutes because I expect the market to go down for 5 minutes. Just like this, I expect the price to go up for 5 minutes. This is the first candle, second candle, third candle, fourth candle, and fifth candle. So the candle closed here. So the candle closed here. You have already won the trade. That is that's why I'm going to show you how to analyze the market like that. It's an SMC chart strategy. Okay. As you can see, this candle reached this line and has a rejection. Okay. Okay, now watch. See what happened here. When this candle closes inside this zone, we have a small rejection, small lower rejection as well. The candle gap up, not gap down, gap up. So sellers enter the market. Same thing here. Candle close inside the zone, small lower up rejection, small upper rejection. The candle gap down, not gap up. So what do you think is going to happen next? This I'm going to show you how to predict like this tomorrow. Because sometimes it might confuse you. Is it buyers is going to enter? Is it sellers is going to enter? Well, I'm going to show you how to pick such trade like that. You can see gap down, buyer center, gap up, seller center. So we have two zones here, sellers zone and this is buyer's zone. The seller's zone, we have the buyer's zone. Okay, it means if the market create the zone reverse downside, once it enter the seller zone, sellers is likely to enter. So we have how many sellers here that push the price down? One, two, three. Sellers inside the zone. Okay, then buyers. If the price now come down to the buyer zone, what do we have here? Buyers entered here, right? So how many buyers we have? Buyers here. Okay, wait and see what's going to happen to this. If the buyers entered, okay, sometime the market might not likely to reverse, might continue to go more down. Okay, same thing here. Market might not likely to reverse, might continue to go up. Just have to observe, obey, observe the structure. That's the most important thing. Observe the structure of the market. Instruction is downward, it's instruction is now upward. Okay, so I think I should stop here for today. Tomorrow I'm going to talk about trading 1 minute candle with 5 minute expiry time using the support and resistance or supply and demand. Okay, see you tomorrow. And in case you have any question, go if you want to learn on time, go and rewatch this video. I'm going to send you. I'm going to upload the link of the video on my YouTube channel as a private video. So watch the video, put it to practice. You must practice it. See the way it work. Okay, watch the video, observe it, see the way it's going to work. Then okay. So if you have any question, just let me know in the WhatsApp chat. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this video. Uh, tomorrow, like I said, tomorrow we're going to make use of the Zoom instead of Google Meet. I think something strong with the software installed, so it's as causing my PC to be slow. So tomorrow I'm going to make use of Zoom. Okay, Zoom instead of Google Meet. So good night. See you tomorrow. So tomorrow morning I'm going to send a video link. So go and watch the video, practice it. Okay, and if you have any question or maybe you took some trade and it seems the trade is not going the way you expected it to go, then you can just contact me or you can just send a message to me the WhatsApp. Okay, do that.